So we have done in nomenclature already, that is the rules we have started, and we have done the longest chain rule. So once again let me tell you, in the longest chain rule what you need to do is that you need to find the maximum number of carbon atoms. The maximum number of carbon atoms we have to find it out in the longest chain. Alright, now if two chains are of equal length, then you have to see, you have to select that particular chain as the longest chain which has got the maximum number of branches. Alright, now we have also seen that suppose while numbering, what we are supposed to do, we are supposed to follow the first point of difference rule. That is the best one, because always the sum of locant rule, lowest sum of locant rule is not valid. I gave you the examples. Next, suppose if you are having the alkyl group, that is alkyl groups are placed at two same positions from either of the end. Alright, like I gave you the example of ethyl and methyl. Then in that particular case, what you will find is that if the locants are the same from either of the end of the alkyl groups, locants means the locations of the prefixes, that's called locants, I have told you. So then what you need to do is that there you need to write it, you have to give the preference to alphabetical order. Alright, there you need to give the preference. Suppose as I said, ethyl and methyl is there, then you are going to give preference to ethyl first, then methyl. So ethyl will get the lowest number, methyl will get the highest number. Similarly, I give you the example, suppose we are having chloro and bromo from either of them. So in that case, again alphabetical order, chloro will get the, what you can say, bromo will get the least number, then that is we can say chloro, because in alphabetical order bromo comes first, then after that chloro. So all these things I have told you, and also I have told you that while writing the IUPAC name, you need to see that you are having a primary suffix and a secondary suffix. If the primary suffix ends with in, ein, n or I, that means if I say if ends with a vowel, alright, if the primary suffix ends with a vowel and the secondary suffix starts with a vowel, then the E of the primary suffix, that is your in, ein, n or on or many other, you will be getting it, that is E of the primary suffix is being removed. The primary suffix are four, I have said you, in, n, ein and I. Alright, so E of the primary suffix is removed, that you must remember it. Clear? So E of the primary suffix is removed. So next is, after that you have to find it out. We need to do is that is in the rules, what you have to do is that suppose we are having a complex group. Today we are going to start that if you are having a complex group, alright, in that case what you are supposed to do, a complex group is there. Complex group means let us say we are having this one, let us say we are having this 1, 2, 3, 4, here, here one, and let us say here one we are having, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, one more, let me give it here. So let me say here we are having this, okay, not more. Let me put the hydrogens, it will be CH3, it will be CH2, here it will be CH, it will be CH3. I hope you know how to find it out, that how many hydrogen atoms you have to put. Like here one hydrogen, here 2, here 1, and here also 1, here also 3, in this way. Correspondingly here it is 2. You have to see the bonds and remaining is hydrogen. 2 bonds, 2 hydrogen. Here 3 bonds, 1 hydrogen. Here 1 bond, 3 hydrogen. Here 2 bonds, 2 hydrogen. In this way correspondingly. Here you can see CH3, CH3, CH3. Fine. So what I need to do first is, I have given this particular compound, I need to first find it out, the longest chain. Alright, I will see the different options. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 carbon atoms. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No, we got 9 here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 or 8. Whichever way you go, it is 8. Okay, let us see this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Whatever it is. So hence, which is the longest chain we got it? Which is the longest chain? We got this as the longest chain. Isn't it? This as the longest chain we got it. Count it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 carbon atom. This as the longest chain I got it. Because others are either 8 or 7. So first see what I am doing. I am finding out the longest chain. Now here I am writing the IUPAC name. Last class I gave you an example. there I took 8 carbon atoms there just to show that if suppose the two chains are of equal length, then we will select that particular chain as the longest chain which has got the maximum number of branches. Just to give an example, I selected that. Okay, but here I am writing the IUPAC name. What I said you, a complex if chain is there, then what we need to do. So here I am writing the IUPAC name. Alright, before writing the IUPAC name, you should remember this formula. What is that? Secondary prefix, primary prefix, root word, then primary suffix, and the next is your secondary suffix. This formula you need to remember it. Alright, so what I got, this is the longest chain. You can see I got it 9 carbon atoms. Now my next thing is that what I need to do, I need to do the numbering. From which end I should start? Always I have got two ends, either this end or this end. So if I start from this end, 1, 2, 3, then branching comes first in the third carbon atom. Here this end, if I start 1, 2, 3, here also branching comes in the third carbon atom. Fine. Now next is 4th, 5th. Clear? So 5th, you are having this particular a complex branch, you are having it here. In the 5th you can see a complex branch you are having it. Alright. Now next is what you find is that if you start from here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5th you are having a complex branch. Alright, here also same thing, same branch. Here that is third position 1. Let me write it down, that is better for you, then you will understand. From this direction, the first is your third, the locant, we get it in third position 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Alright, so third position I get it one branching, third, then 4th, 5th I get it another branch. I hope it is clear to you. Now I'll be using a different color ink. That is from this direction if I do, then it is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, then 6, 7, 8, 9. Now see here. So I get it the branching here. Which position? Same thing. Third position when one way I get it, and 5th position another I get it. Now same branching it is. Same methyl. This is also methyl, and this is I am going to say you what is that? It's a complex branch. How to name it that complex branch? I am going to tell you. So in this way you get it. So there is no difference then. From whichever side you start counting, there is no problem. From whichever side you can count, because in both the way the answer will be the same. From whichever side you start counting. If you start counting from this way, and methyl is coming on this complex branch, and from this end if you start, third position methyl is coming and 5th position the same complex branch. So whichever side you like to count, you can do in this particular case. Okay, understood now? So I am rubbing it one, I am keeping the blue one, that is better. I am keeping it the blue one. Okay, the upper one I am keeping it, that's both the same now. So I am keeping the upper one. So now what do you find? That let me write first secondary prefix, because for writing the IUPAC name, listen, what you have to do is that first, as you are learner now, newcomers, you don't know how to write the IUPAC names. Alright, you might have studied in lower classes a smaller one, ethane, methane, propane, that is. Now you are learning the big one. So hence for that particular purpose, you write the process which I am saying it. You apply the process. Once you become master in this, once you learn it everything properly, you can write directly the names. Like nowadays we are writing directly the names. We don't write in this manner, the way I am teaching you here. Alright, I see the compound and directly I tell you the names. Alright, but now as I am saying you follow it and practice it. Once you become sure, you have learned everything, you are sure, you are confident that yes, I can write directly the name correctly. Write it down, no problem. But first you learn it in this way as I am teaching you. So in third position what do you get it? Methyl. Third position methyl. Now come to the 5th position. See, it's a complex branch in 5th position. So what you find is that numbering will start from here, because branching starts from here. Listen carefully. The numbering is going to start from here. 1, 2, 3. Alright, 1, 2, 3. The numbering starts from here. This is a complex branch. The branching it starts here. 1, 2, 3. Or you can say 1, 2, 3. Or 1, 2, 3. It is not that 1, 2. Then where will you go? No. So here also I get the longest chain. What is that longest chain? 3 carbon atoms. If I go in this way, I will get 2 carbon atoms. If I go in this way, 3. This also 3. Same thing. Alright. So either this way or this way or this way. Alright. But not in this way. Not in this way, because here 2 carbon I am getting it. But if I go in this way, I am getting 3 carbon. So automatically now this becomes another main chain. Another main chain. For the branching, this is another main chain. Alright. Try to understand. This is a branch. I am getting a complex branch. In that branch, this becomes a main chain. And hence this becomes your prefix. So this is being done to simplify it. Like in maths you simplify it. No, things. Here also chemistry is simplified. I simplified it. So what I simplified and got? First position methyl, second position 2-methyl, I get it. 2-methyl, I get second position. So how will I write down this particular one? How to write it down? See, 5, the main thing is 5. From 5 it starts. 5, what will I write? 1, 2, 2. First position 1-methyl, second position 2-methyl. 1, 2, 2, what, how many is there? 3. 1, 2, 2, trimethyl. See, 1, 2, 2, trimethyl. And what is the root here? Prop, because 3 carbon atom. Prop. But what is prop? Is it propane? No. Why? Because, see here, propane means the branching ends there. Like it will be CH3, CH2, CH3. But what we see here? One branching is there. That means I have removed one hydrogen from here and I have done a branching here in the main chain. I have removed one hydrogen from here and I have done a branching. So if I remove one hydrogen from alkene and I get a branch, then what is that? That is propyl. Why it is propyl? Because 3 carbon prop. It should be propane. But from propane I have removed one hydrogen. From here you see very clearly because branching starts from here. So I have removed one hydrogen and I got a branching here. So what it should be? From alkane if I remove one hydrogen and if I get a branch, I told you earlier, then what will I get? Alkyl. So it will be what? Propyl. So I got it. Clear? So listen, see carefully. 1, 2, 2, trimethyl, propyl. So this is way we do the complex chain branching. You make it simplified. Just like in maths you simplify it. Got it? So secondary prefix you got it, this particular one. Done. And when you are writing it, this should be in alphabetical order. This should be in alphabetical order. Got it? Yes. Now, here, that is methyl and tri. So, trimethyl is one word. Now, I told you that mono, di, tri, tetra, penta, they are the numerical prefixes and it is not included in in the alphabetical order while writing the IUPAC name. Again, I repeat, mono, di, tri, tetra, penta, they tell you the numerical prefixes. That methyl comes how many times? 3 times. That denotes the numerical prefixes. But here, this is one word, trimethyl. So hence, T and M, which comes first in the alphabetical order? M, definitely. So hence, I write this particular first. Got it? But if it is separately, like suppose this is not a complex chain, mind it, this is not a complex chain and it comes trimethyl, then tri, mono, di, tetra, penta, these are numerical prefixes and they are not considered in alphabetical order while writing the IUPAC name. But in complex chain, it is taken to be as a single word and it is being considered. So listen carefully my rules and points. So after secondary prefix, prime prefix is there? No. Because this is aliphatic. What is the root word? How many carbon is there in the main chain? 9. So it is non. Then primary suffix. What is that? So it is N. Alright, because all are carbon single bond. So what I got the name. Now after that you can write the IUPAC name. What is that? You got it, 3-methyl. Just you have to write it down, the whole thing once again. 1, 2, 2, trimethyl, propyl. You have to write in bracket because this whole thing comes under 5. Then what is that? You get it? No name. Yeah, see, it's become so easy if you follow this order. We don't have secondary suffix here. Functional group we don't have. Finished? This is how do we write the IUPAC name of the complex chain. Now children, you have to practice a lot. Let me finish some rules. Then after that, I'll be giving you regularly some homework and you have to practice a lot. Practice only will make you perfect in this. Alright, only practice, regular practice. Thank you very much.